Welcome back to Speak. Now remember, overrated. There's nothing worse than being called that as a pro athlete, and that's what an anonymous NFL exec said about Josh Allen, one of the more overrated players. Immense talent, but he makes a lot of mistakes. He's undeveloped at winning at the line of scrimmage, tends to lock into targets, more of a thrower than precision passer, forces throws into traffic. Ugh, disgusting. Bring us on camera, man. You know what's crazy, Dave, is like
that quote? I agree.
Here's why I hate that quote. Here's why I hate that quote. Because if ever you start something with a false premise, nothing else in this life matters. I was in Rome one time years ago. I was shopping, and I don't know if y'all have ever been to the Spanish Steps. You been to Rome? Spanish Steps.
Flexing on us right now.
There's a bunch of shops. Track with me all at home. It's a fascinating story. A bunch of shops in this corridor, and I was looking for this one suit place, right? And I looked at the sign where the store was supposed to be, and on the sign it said, hey, new location. It said, take a right, take a right, take a left, take a right, take a left, you'll be there, right? So I look at it and it says, new location, right, right, left, right, you'll be there. So I start on this journey. I take the right, I take the right, I take the left, I take the right. I'm lost. So I go back to the old store. I look at the freaking sign again, and it said, take a right, take a right, take a left, take a right, you'll be there. What do, James? I take a right, I take a right, I take a left, I take a right, boom, I'm lost. I go back one more time, and I said, you know what? I wasn't starting at the right spot. I wasn't starting at the you are here dot. So because I started at the wrong location, I was taking my right, my left, and my right, and I was ending at the wrong location because I started with the false premise. To me, Dave, that's what happened with this Josh Allen thing. He said he's overrated. So nothing else you say after that is relevant because he's not overrated. So I do agree with the right, the left, and the right. Like, I do agree that Josh Allen isn't as precise as he needs to be, and he is more of a thrower of the football. I do believe that he's not that accurate, or I do believe that he forces things too often. I do, in fact, believe, well, I'm confused by the concept around at the line of scrimmage. Is he doing everything accurately? But because they started wrong, Dave, I can't even really hear him because the premise was wrong. Like, he's not overrated in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
I'm completely with you. Like, if we just wanted to have a conversation about Josh Allen's strengths and weaknesses, I get most of that. I think Josh Allen tries to do too much. I think he can be reckless with the football. I guess in his defense, he's 6'5", 240. I mean, I would probably think I could do anything, too, if I were Josh Allen. Like, some of that is warranted, and we saw it last year. 18 interceptions. I think he had an interception 3.1% of his throws. That's not good enough for a guy of his caliber. But to call him overrated, guys.
Wow.
It makes me pretty mad. I mean, like, Josh Allen's got a lot of money. I'm sure he's not going to lose sleep about this, but I think Josh Allen is a top 3 quarterback in the NFL. I mean, if we put Mahomes in a different category, then Josh Allen's right at the top of the heap with everybody else. Him, Lamar, throw in Joe Burrow if you want to. I think the world of Josh Allen. I pulled this up just out of curiosity.
Talk to me, Dave. What you pull up, big dog?
Last 3 seasons, with the warts and all, with the accuracy and the doing too much and not processing at the line, 128 total touchdowns.
Lord have mercy.
That's 17 more than the next best guy, who's Patrick Mahomes. So a touchdown more per game. Oh, and by the way, the Bills have won the division, I think, 5 straight years? Something, 4 or 5 straight years? 128 total touchdowns. I go back to the end of last year. I think we, as the football-consuming society, were so asleep on what Josh Allen did in the home stretch last year. Turmoil. Bills are at 500. They have to fire their offensive coordinator. Joe Brady takes over. Josh Allen leads them to a 5-1 record down the stretch, scored 13 touchdowns in 6 games. He was playing as well as anybody in football over the last, month of the season. Yeah. Like I said, there are criticisms you can come up with for Josh Allen, and some of them are very, very legitimate. Calling him overrated is just asinine.
Yeah, this crazy, and I'm tired of this, man, because, these NFL execs, state your name, man.
Please.
You know what I mean? Like, my grandma always told me, man, if you're going to talk about somebody, whatever you're talking about, you should be able to say it to their face. Like, all y'all coming out not giving y'all names, saying this crazy stuff, this is crazy. Like, it's starting to let me know that we can't even trust these NFL execs. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. We seeing it with the New York Giants on the Hard Knocks. Like, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that you guys are saying is crazy. To say Josh Allen needs to work on certain stuff, not turning the football over and all that, agreed. Because you know what? There's no perfect football player in the National Football League. So if you're calling Josh Allen overrated, then you need to call everybody in the National Football League overrated because there's no perfect football player. I don't care if you win or not. Josh Allen, and you touched on it with Patrick Mahomes, let's show the world. Let's show the world because we got a graphic of Patty Mahomes and Josh Allen right here. Look at this. And yes, you could talk about the turnovers as something he needs to work on. Josh Allen is an animal on the football field. And that is a 3-time Super Bowl winning quarterback that everybody thinks he is perfect. Josh Allen is a phenomenal quarterback at the talent spot, at the quarterback spot. When you say overrated, you should have watched the words you said. And I don't know who you are. I don't know what film you are watching. But I don't know how you turn on Josh Allen's tape and the first thing comes out of your mouth is overrated. That is crazy to me. I don't even know how we can respect the NFL exec, whoever said this, that's saying Josh Allen is overrated. Because you know what? Besides probably Patty and Joe Burrow, anybody will take Josh Allen head up for a trade. I don't care about the money or not. That's everybody down the line, from the Packers, from the Eagles, from the Cowboys, to whoever quarterback you think good, to the Niners, whoever quarterback you think good. Josh for Purdy head up, Josh for Jalen head up, Josh for Love head up. People will take Josh Allen. So to say he's overrated, state your name, man, so we could talk to you, because you tripping.
I got to go to break off that.
I
I got to go break. There's
no notes.
No notes. 10 for 10. No notes.
That is perfect. Crazy.
Family, when we return, speaking of quarterback play, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, they got high hopes, but we gonna see after adding Derrick Henry. Should they be feared? Should the Ravens be feared? Oh, no. That's next on Speak.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.